Hi, this is Miss Miller with the second lesson, writing two-step equations. So to do this lesson, we're going to follow these 4 steps. We're first going to define our variable, write an equation, solve that equation, and then check and label your answer. So let's just go ahead and dive right in with the first problem. The first example problem says, Mr. Gadget's car broke down on the interstate. This towing company charges $30 hookup fee and $3 for every mile the car is towed. If Mr. Gadget paid $174 to have his car towed back to town, how far was it towed? Now, before we get started, why don't you go ahead and see if you can find the important information. Important information would be things like the amount that the hookup charge cost, and the $3 for every mile. And also we know that he paid $174, and we also always want to try and see if we can find the question. Here we want to know how far it was towed. Some other important things that we can talk about is the word and here. And how about every? Now, to define our variable, we always look at the question. What are we looking for? We're looking for how far it was towed, the miles. So you can choose any variable, but I'm going to use m for number of miles towed. Okay, now let's see if we can come up with the equation. What did he have to pay for? What was actually charged? Well, when the towing company came, they charged him $30. No matter what, he gets charged $30. And plus he also gets charged $3 for every mile. $3 for every mile. Every mile, that means we're multiplying. So $3 times our variable, m, because we don't know how far he went. Is that all that he was charged? That's all he was charged, but we know that that ended up costing him $174. So this is our equation. Now we're going to take our equation and we're going to solve it. So what's the first thing I'm going to do to solve this equation? Well, the first thing I would have to do is get my variable by itself. So to do that, we're going to subtract 30. So 3m equals 174 minus 30 is 144. Now we need to divide by 3. And when we divide by 3, we get m equals 48. So we defined our variable, we wrote an equation, we solved the equation. Now all that we have to do is check and label our answer. So to check our answer, we're going to plug 48 in for m. So I have 30 plus 3 times 48. We need to find out what that equals. 3 times 48 is 144. And 144 plus 30 is 174. And that's what we needed it to equal. So it checks out. So my answer is 48 miles. And that is the first example in our lesson.